तो I just got into LSR and fun fact, I did not even know how big LSR was until I got into it.
Oh, wow.
And मेरे को लोगों ने बताया कि okay you are from LSR, तो मुझे लगा कि अच्छा LSR बहुत है, तो ये टॉप चीज़ है क्या? LSR में ना it's everybody embraces the other person. So you don't really feel the need to change yourself.
Okay.
Because LSR had too many escape spaces. To be honest, like there was a front lawn, there was beautiful back lawns. There were the huts, there was gazebos. So there are a lot of places to sit, chill, have chai. So I think for students this is your time to explore. This is your time to fail. So don't feel like कि मुझे ये बताया गया है तो मुझे यही करना है. Try and explore as many opportunities as possible until you find that one thing that you want to pick up and then just ace it. Because I think one thing that I still regret is I did a lot of things but I did not take something extremely seriously to go out.
और आज हम बात करेंगे एवरी गर्ल्स ड्रीम कॉलेज दैट इज LSR. और LSR से आज है हमारे साथ अलीजा. कैमरामैन जल्दी फोकस करो. Hi Aliza, welcome to shiksha.com. Thank you so much for coming to shiksha.com on a very short notice. I know आपने हमारे लिए आज क्लासेस मिस की हैं, right? And you are at shiksha.com, so you must be proud of it. I hope so.
Obviously, yes.
Oh, that was fine. So I just got to know that you are doing MSc from DU only, and before that you have done your bachelor's from LSR.
Yeah, that's right.
Bachelor's भी DU से, masters भी DU से, DU का dean बनना है.
That's not the plan.
Huh? That's not the plan?
That's not the plan.
What's the plan? I cannot see any other plan as of now.
You'll come to know.
Will come
Later.
to know. Okay, nice. ठीक है. I mean, so you have spent almost half a decade in DU, and you'll be completing half a decade maybe next year. So LSR में आपके सबसे ज़्यादा आपने मुझे लगता है टाइम निकाला है. I mean, complete 3 years. So दिल से DU क्या जज्बात हैं? इस वाक्य को सुन के क्या जज्बात आते हैं?
I think DU for me, like for everybody else, it's like a dream. It's like a community. It's like a microcosm of India.
True.
So everybody wants to be here, and I think the easiest way for me was to get good marks and get into DU. Okay. So I think DU is a lot about the people, and I think it's the people that make DU what it is. We don't have very good. We may not have very good infrastructure. We may not be the best of colleges in terms of placements, but I think the people and the community and the students of DU is what makes DU what it is. And दिल वालों का शहर है, so obviously वो तो आता ही है. That's very obvious.
Okay, so I think you're from UP, right?
Yes.
Bareilly.
Yes, I'm from Bareilly.
So I'm from Rampur. Yeah, I think very close.
That is quite a coincidence.
Yeah, destinies, you never know. कब किससे कहाँ मिला दें. But that's okay, fine. So how do you feel coming to Delhi, to a metropolitan city from a non-metropolitan city? Because Bareilly, if I am not wrong, it's kind of a conservative place, comparatively. I think it is. Yeah, it's also in the heart of UP, you can say, or not. But
Western side of it, right?
Right. So how do you feel about it? I mean, how did you manage to come here? And yes.
I think you rightly mentioned it. I come from a very conservative family, so it wasn't like very obvious. It's not very obvious for girls to step out and pursue dreams of their choice. Correct. So for me, it was very tough to actually first convince myself of whether would I be able to make a space for myself in this city of cutthroatism and competition. But I think later on, when I decided on that and I wanted to take that plunge, I think my parents supported me a lot, and I think had it not been for that, I would not have been sitting here talking to you. So they have literally given wings to my dreams. And uske alawa, what the entire city feels, and with city I mean what my extended family feels, I genuinely don't really care. I care two hoots about it, because as long as people who matter to me, they are okay and they want me and they like me in what I'm doing, I'm pretty okay with that. So coming out here, I think it was initially very tough. I was damn homesick. But I think now it's just getting a little better after the pandemics and I've come to masters. Now I think I'm in a spot where I still miss Bareilly, but I have adjusted and accommodated to Delhi. So
nice.
Yeah.
आपकी कहानी सुन के 3 Idiots की याद आ गई मुझे. वो आर माधवन वाला कैरेक्टर, you must have watched it, right? वो पेरेंट्स से लड़के वो सब जो करके.
मैं पेरेंट्स से नहीं लड़ी थी.
Okay, fine. I mean, yeah, somewhat like that, but yeah. So आपने कहा you don't really care now, right? Apart from the parents and the family, right?
Right.
So I feel like इससे बड़े एक दो वाक़े याद आ गए मुझे जिसमें था कि जिसे आज किसी बात से फर्क नहीं पड़ता कभी उसे हर बात से फर्क पड़ा होगा.
Very true.
Right? तो ऐसा था.
ऐसा अभी भी है.
ऐसा अभी भी है.
I won't say कि I might just pretend or be like it's all okay, but a lot of people do affect me, especially people in my family or my friendships in general or other relationships. They genuinely affect me because when I say कि मैंने किसी को दोस्त या मैंने किसी को अपना माना है, then all of that definitely affects me. No matter how much I say कि भाड़ में जाए, but ऐसा नहीं होता है. I genuinely feel really hurt. I spent days crying. But back you have to just have your focus in mind कि that is what you came here for.
Yeah.
But it's tough. It is damn tough.
For
Very
sure,
tough.
for sure. So I think scrolling through your LinkedIn account and it says a lot of things about you. So let me quote it for you. It said something like that you're a grammar Nazi. Okay, I'm just afraid. Please here. Yeah. You're a traveler, you're a public speaker, you are an orator, you are a podcaster too. थोड़ा complex feel हो रहा है मुझे.
No, you don't feel complex.
Yeah, I'm the best I know, but just saying. Yeah. Okay. So you are a poet too. So आपने कभी कुछ लिखा है?
हाँ, मैंने लिखा है. I think मैं English, but I also like my mother tongue, which is Urdu. So
wow.
I did write something in that also.
कुछ है आपके पास सुना पाएंगी? कुछ याद है? एक दो लाइनें भी चलेंगी यार.
Okay.
Please.
So I think this is something.
Myself, yeah. Okay. Yeah, please.
So this is something I wrote. How we always feel कि हम बहुत कुछ और कर सकते थे and we did not really do it. तो बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें रह जाती हैं which we really want कि we have those regrets and guilt. तो so I wrote कुछ मामूल ही है ऐसा. कुछ मामूल ही था ऐसा कि मामूली रह गए हम. नाम बनाने चले थे पर गुमनामी में ही रह गए हम.
वाह 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 वाह, क्या लिखा है.
There are things that follow, but okay, let's leave that.
नहीं, I mean wow, I can see that from where it's coming and why it's coming. Yeah, totally relatable for me. So मुझे ऐसा लगता है
आपको समझ आया?
हाँ, बस मामूल का वर्ड नहीं समझ में आया. थोड़ा मैं कैमरे के सामने थोड़ा पूछने में मैं अजीब लग रहा था, but
इसीलिए मैंने पूछा.
हाँ, मामूल थोड़ा सा बता दो.
मामूल is usual. मामूली
मतलब वो क्योंकि मामूली से मैं कनेक्ट कर गया था कि मामूली ही रह गए हम. हाँ
होता है.
नहीं बट ठीक है. नाइस यार. सो आपको उर्दू भी आती है. नाइस. वो नहीं लिखा क्या? लिंक्डइन पे दिख नहीं रहा.
नहीं.
लिख लो यार उसे.
अच्छा,
हम जैसे लोगों को थोड़ा नीचा फील हो जाएगा था.
इसीलिए
बट इंस्पायर भी होंगे एट द सेम टाइम. यस, यू आर एन इंस्पिरेशन. सो बरेली से तो क्योंकि प्रियंका चोपड़ा भी है एंड आई कैन सी यू गोइंग इन द सेम डायरेक्शन टुवर्ड्स सक्सेस.
ओह माय गॉड.
टुवर्ड्स सक्सेस आई सेड, नॉट इन द सेम डायरेक्शन. देयर इज अ डिफरेंस.
Like it's nice. Like that was not oh my god.
अच्छा, oh my god. अच्छा, okay.
PC is such an inspiration.
She is
such an inspiration.
अच्छा.
She's made the space for herself and she's ruling it.
She is ruling.
Dominating.
Yeah, उसका लेटेस्ट अभी शायद कहाँ पे आई है प्रियंका चोपड़ा? कहीं तो आई थी यार. कुछ तो इंटरव्यू उसका आया था, कुछ तो उसने किया था. चलो भूल गया मैं. That's okay. So cool. So let's come to LSR. So how is LSR? LSR, I mean हम लोग के लिए तो हमसे पूछ के देखो एक बार. LSR.
I think आपसे पूछूंगी तो ज़्यादातर लोगों का होता है कि भाई हमें घुसना है LSR में. Being a boy, we need to get into it.
फेस्ट का वेट करते हैं हम लोग.
फेस्ट का वेट करते हैं and all
By the way,
that.
sorry, do you guys also wait for the fest and these clubs and I mean whatever drama that happens so that you guys can also interact with the opposite gender? Is it true?
We don't have to wait for it.
Oh, sorry, you guys always have options. Okay, sorry guys, just being a guy I did not have it. Okay, fine. Let's move on.
Actually, fest के बारे में I should not be the one answering because मेरे time पे the fest got cancelled and उसके बाद online हो गया सारा कुछ. तो I did not get to attend a single fest of LSR. That is very very sad. But हाँ, कोई नहीं
चल रहा है, सह लेंगे.
But almost every day at LSR is like a mini fest. So
oh shit, मैं कहाँ से पढ़ाऊँ, क्यों पढ़ाऊँ? That's okay, fine. I mean ठीक है. अच्छा, LSR के बारे में कुछ मिथ हैं कि जैसे कि वहाँ पे जो लड़कियाँ होती हैं थोड़ा फेमिनिस्ट हो जाती हैं. मतलब I mean not only LSR but only girls college that are in DU maybe, you know. So I mean there are a few myths कि थोड़ा attitude होती हैं, थोड़ा उनका ओपिनियन जो होता है बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है. They just do not listen and they are just above cloud 9 and blah blah blah, Yeah, what do you have? I mean, just please
ऐसा
enlighten
कुछ नहीं
us.
है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. I think we like I am a proud feminist, but ऐसा नहीं है कि हम we want to put the other gender down. But हाँ, अगर कुछ rubbish आएगा तो we're not going to listen to it. And LSR, and I think every girl and every person I think should be that way. If rubbish is coming to your way, you should not take it. But I think LSR gives you that space and that liberty to speak your point out, because opinion सबके पास हैं, but they usually subdue it within themselves. They don't want to let that out. So I think LSR is that one space which empowers you to speak your opinion out.
Correct.
I think that is the difference. तो that is the only place. ऐसा नहीं है कि वहाँ पर जाके कोई feminist हो जाता है. ये वाले opinions सबके अंदर होते हैं, but it's just that when you learn from such wonderful girls around, you automatically get empowered, and you automatically inspire, like get an inspiration from them so much that you feel very liberated and free. तो हाँ, वो चीज़ है, but it's not like LSR में आके कुछ बहुत ऐसा different.
Yeah, I completely agree, and I also so I have done several plays with DU students, specifically with LSR students also. I was into theatre, so I had a sort of interaction with them also. So actually, I also learned from you guys a lot. At least in my early college days. So that's true. Fine. So I mean, was there any helping hand to you when actually you came into the LSR? I mean, was there any person that you really admire who really helped you out throughout the process? Maybe initially when you come to a new college. I mean, so what happened really at that time?
I think for me, like I was little inhibited to actually go out and seek for help initially. Because
too proud of yourself, maybe. Yeah.
No, I was not too proud of myself, because but I thought that what would the other person think of me if I tell them that this is not something that I know. So I think did not understand that there is a lot of power in networking. तो वो मेरी गलती थी. I admit that. But I was in my own like थोड़ा zone कि जितना हो रहा है I'll do it. I don't have to push myself. Like that was the initial bit. So I think वो मेरा अंदर का थोड़ा सा चल रहा था. I was struggling with that myself. So I don't think that there is just one person that I can particularly point out कि इन्होंने मेरे बहुत help की है. But I think time and again मुझे बहुत सारी चीजें सामने से serve की गई हैं.
Maybe I think because you just said that it's a community as a whole. So maybe you got to know about it. Maybe you started to trust it. Maybe I think similar to this something happened or not.
I think I won't say उस तरीके का कुछ हुआ था, but I think because LSR में ना it's everybody embraces the other person. So you don't really feel the need to change yourself.
Okay.
Actually वो हुआ. तो it wasn't like I was made to feel like I am good the way I am. ठीक है.
Wow.
So that is a good thing, but then later on I realized that there were certain things that I did need to change. So I don't think there's this one person that I point out, but I think हमारे एक professor थे. He was we used to call him KK sir. So he was like cutest, he was the sweetest, and like he was gem of a person, to be honest.
I'm just considering this a crush of yours.
No, he wasn't a crush of mine. He was a crush of a lot of other people, but he wasn't a crush of mine. But I genuinely would he was like one person कि कुछ भी छोटा मोटा हो गया, अच्छा केके सर ये कर दो.
अच्छा.
So ये था, थोड़ा मक्खन लगाते थे.
Nice. मक्खन लगाना सीख लिया था. Nice. ये मुझ में नहीं आता, थोड़ा सिखा देना off the camera. Also, okay. So let's go back a little. I mean, when you were in class 10 or 12, how did you? What change? What actually? How you were going through it that you ended up in LSR? What made you choose LSR? And how did you get into it? What difficulties did you face? I mean, a lot of questions. I know. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's caters to the same thing. How did you get into LSR and what made you choose it? Yeah.
I think when I was in 10th, तो मेरे स्कूल में क्या था कि I actually, by the way, I come from the same school which Priyanka Chopra is an alum. तो
wow. I can see now. उस स्कूल में दोबारा एडमिशन ले सकते हैं हम जैसे लोग?
नहीं, वो गर्ल्स स्कूल है.
वो भी गर्ल्स स्कूल है. अच्छा. Nice.
तो 10th में I did not have a lot of idea कि क्या करना है. तो I just had two options, commerce या science. तो मैंने कहा science वालों का तो और थोड़ा औदा बड़ा माना जाता है, तो let me take that and मार्क्स भी ठीक ठाक आते थे.
साइंस लिया था आपने?
हाँ, तो I took science. तो I took science, फिर उसके बाद obvious choice होती है engineering, but मुझे इतना I was clear कि मुझे वो नहीं करना है जो मेरे पूरी क्लास कर रही है. I was damn clear about that. कि मुझे engineering नहीं करनी है. I don't want to go into quota.
भीड़ का हिस्सा नहीं बनना है, भीड़ की वजह बनना है.
Okay. Nice.
ठीक है.
तो that was the plan. तो 12th में in fact मेरे दो options थे, stats और journalism. Okay. तो I was confused between both of these.
ठीक है.
तो I did talk to couple of people जो stats कर रहे थे, जो journalism भी कर रहे थे, and कुछ journalist से भी बात हुई. So you know it was decided that I'm going to go with stats. तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं था कि मैं बचपन से मैंने सोचा था कि मैं stats ही करूँगी, ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. It just happened because I wanted to do something different.
Along the way it just happened.
It just happened. And I was like actually very very fortunate कि मेरे marks अच्छे थे. तो उस टाइम पे merit based admission होता था. तो I just got into LSR and fun fact, I did not even know how big LSR was until I got into it.
Oh, wow.
And मेरे को लोगों ने बताया कि okay you are from LSR. तो मुझे लगा कि अच्छा LSR बहुत है, तो ये टॉप चीज़ है क्या? तो that's when I actually realized कि LSR.
You are actually living a lot of girls' dreams.
Yes, true.
That you did not even realize it.
And I think वो gratefulness और modesty, वो humility मेरे अंदर बाद में आई. तो इट वॉजंट लाइक मैंने बहुत स्ट्रगल किया है, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. मैंने स्ट्रगल नहीं किया है कुछ भी टू गेट इनटू LSR. द ओनली स्ट्रगल आई थिंक दैट आई डिड वाज वो एडमिशन का प्रोसेस जिसको कि आई थिंक 10-12 घंटे लगे थे टू गेट ओवर. इट वाज स्कॉचिंग 30th June. तो वो ही मेरा स्ट्रगल था, द ओनली स्ट्रगल. एंड उसके बाद से इट्स बिन प्रिटी मच ऑफ अ केक वॉक. बट आई थिंक अब दे हैव इंट्रोड्यूस्ड एन एंट्रेंस सिस्टम टू एडमिशन. तो मुझे
CUET I think.
हाँ, CUET, that is
right.
CUET because पहले तक DUET मेरिट बेस था, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन के DUET था, अब it's CUET for everything. तो that is a task for people to prepare. बट उसमें ऐसा होता है कि हम जैसे लोग जो I don't trust myself with entrance test. I've not given like one entrance test in my entire life. तो मुझे वो नहीं, मुझे वो कॉन्फिडेंस ही नहीं है कि I can crack an entrance test. तो वो थोड़ा सा तो वो मुझे लगता है थोड़ा सा आई वॉज प्रिविलेज्ड ऑल्सो कि मेरे मार्क्स अच्छे आ गए तो आई जस्ट गॉट इनटू इट. तो अदरवाइज वो बहुत मेहनत लगती है, देन लॉट ऑफ रिजेक्शंस दैट यू हैव टू फेस. तो वो अब थोड़ा सा स्ट्रगल होगा फॉर पीपल. बट आई थिंक थोड़ा सा प्रेपरेशन से 2-3 महीने की प्रेपरेशन से इट शुड बी इट. बट आई एम डेफिनेटली नॉट अ वेरी गुड पर्सन टू बी स्पीकिंग ऑन दिस बिकॉज मेरे लिए स्ट्रगल ज़्यादा नहीं था.
Wow, too honest, yeah. I wasn't expecting this honest of an answer, but yeah. I'll have to give you that. ठीक है. अच्छा, so you have been studying in a non-CUET college since like always. I mean, school में आप बोल रहे हो. Since always it was the case when till LSR, I suppose,
yeah, till
right?
LSR.
So what do you think? कुछ different होता अगर आप CUET college में पढ़े होते या CUET school में होते? What do you think could have been pros and cons? What do you think about it?
I think for I think दोनों ही हो सकता था. Pros I think ये होते that I could have understood the opposite gender a little better, जो कि जो realization या जो understand, because it's very different in the way both these genders work. ठीक है, तो that was one. And I think a lot of like guys are a little weirdly funny.
That's what a feminist thing. Fine.
That's what I've observed. Like at times they might hit the nail on the coffin and crack a good joke. So that is like थोड़ा fun हो जाता है.
तो girls are not good. You are saying girls are not.
No, I said कभी-कभी hit on the nail हो जाता है.
कभी-कभी हो पाता है हम लोग से आप लोग हमेशा कर लेते हो. Nice.
तो वो अच्छी चीज़ है. That they are a little more fun. I would agree with that. और cons I think. Cons of being in a girls' college, I don't think there is any. I think there is. I don't think.
You don't think so? कोई वो नहीं है.
नहीं.
लड़कियों मतलब आपकी female friends हैं. I mean जैसे it's been said that there is a bro code. Is there any girl code also there? It is there. That मैंने नहीं सुना यार. मतलब तो आप लोग छुपा के रखते हो, मतलब हम लोगों को गुमराह करते हो आप लोग.
हाँ, हमारा कोड होता है और कोड है ये भी नहीं बताते हैं.
यही नहीं बताते हो. So there is a code, so but you guys don't tell. हम लोग तो हम लोग क्यों बता रहे हैं. ठीक है, फाइन. LSR के बारे में you said that infrastructure of the whole DU it's not that good, is it? I mean
if you compare it with IITs, IIMs तो नहीं है उतना, because वो आपको पता ही चल जाएगा because the fee is so low. तो
but again I think it does not feel like that because of the infrastructure. You think that this is some college that I shouldn't be in, right?
No, obviously
है ना?
not.
It
Obviously
it has its own perks with the community and
it has its own little spaces that which is so cool. Matlab, you can't stay within buildings. You can't stay within very lavish buildings. You need to have your escape spaces within the campus because LSR had too many escape spaces. To be honest, like there was a front lawn, there was beautiful back lawns, there were the huts, there was gazebos. So there are a lot of places to sit, chill, have chai.
What was your most favorite, your most visited escape space?
I think for me, I really like the back lawns. It's beautiful. Like if you know,
Achha.
LSR is the winner of. It's a continuous winner of the Green Cup that that gets conducted. So that was a good spot in for winters. And
Achha.
usme bhi there is like a little slider. Like there's a little slant to the garden that's made. So a roll over there is very therapeutic. So whenever there was something that did not go right or I was feeling very heavy, I just go there, lie down and roll till I feel like
You literally did that, right?
Yes, I told you like LSR is the last place you can be judged at.
Okay.
So you can do anything over there. Nobody's going to be like, "इसको पागल हो गया ये क्यों ऐसे roll कर रही है?" Nothing is going to be like that.
I think we need more spaces such like LSR.
Yeah, exactly,
right?
exactly. That's why I love it so much.
Okay, so how do you compare LSR with other DU colleges? I mean, especially girl colleges. How do you compare it with? I think one is very good college, Miranda House. It's also How do you compare other colleges with LSR?
There's Miranda, there's Gargi.
Lady Urban is also one of the colleges.
Yeah. So I think I won't say that it is in any case like very superior to any of this, but I think it's definitely more beautiful. It is damn beautiful. I think I have visited a lot of DU colleges. It is really, really beautiful. And I think because we do not have, I think North Campus mein na, there's a lot of politics that usually go on. Because Miranda also participates in the DUSU elections. We don't participate in the DUSU. We don't participate. So I think us tarike se there's less of politics that usually goes into it.
But don't you think so? I mean, you should have that sort of an exposure to grow also.
Yeah, that is true. But I think because maybe I did not experience it that much, so मुझे वो इतना bother नहीं करा.
You also did not want to. You were not into too much of elections and things.
No, I wasn't into that. But I think yes, there could be a different opinion to this also because a lot of my peers also felt that we should be involved in the elections very much. But I think girls college को ना थोड़ा protect करके रखते हैं. From all of this. So Miranda is the only girls college that participates in the DUSU elections. No other colleges, even Daulat Ram College, which happens to be in the North Campus, does not participate. So थोड़ा protect करके रखते हैं, which I don't think is right. Because I think because we also need that launch pad because elections क्या होते हैं, like they are kind of a launch pad, right? So we also need that. तो वो हमें participate, not even vote करने को भी नहीं मिलता है. So that is a bad part of it. I think that is what I think girls college in general
should have it.
को होना चाहिए था. That's what I feel. Because मुझे involved नहीं होना था तो I did not bother me that much. But I do know for a fact that जो मेरे साथ में थे they did want that to happen. So a plea to get this started as soon as possible. But वो होगा नहीं. बहुत pleas जा चुके हैं. मैंने भी sign करी थी.
अच्छा.
But नहीं होता.
Okay. So दूर से देखा जाता है जैसे it's a common notion that कि DU की लाइफ बहुत ग्लैमरस है. वहाँ पे फिल्में भी बड़ी शूट हुई हैं DU के कैंपस में, राइट? सो व्हाट डू यू हैव अ टेक ऑन दैट? इज इट रियली ग्लैमरस या दूर से दिखता है बस?
सी ग्लैमरस तो नहीं है. कोई भी कॉलेज होता है ग्लैमरस तो नहीं होता है.
DU का तो अलग ही पिक्चर दिखाई जाती है. मतलब DU इज लाइक you know that DU is like DU, you know. I mean DU people like take pride in that.
Obviously, like it's a matter of great pride. But if you're saying कि बहुत ही glamorous है तो glamorous नहीं है. There's a lot of मेहनत that goes into it. There's not इतना अगर glamorous सामने से दिखता है, if you seeing the dance societies do like crazy moves, तो उसके पीछे महीनों सालों की मेहनत होती है. We have seen it. ये लोग they start off at 9 and they go on till 6
in the
they
evening.
miss all their classes 6 in the evening. तो वो मेहनत जाती है उसमें. So if it looks like very glamorous, there's a lot of मेहनत that goes into it. तो as ऑडियंस ऑब्वियसली वी फील लाइक अरे बहुत ग्लैमरस है, दे लुकिंग सो नाइस, और वो ड्राम सॉक कर रहे हैं तो दैट लुक सो नाइस, इतने अच्छे से देयर डायलॉग डिलीवरी एवरीथिंग इज सो नाइस, बट उसके पीछे का मेहनत इज व्हाट ओनली अ DU पर्सन इज गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड. तो देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ मेहनत, देयर इज, बट आई थिंक वन थिंग दैट इज आई थिंक academic pressure थोड़ा सा कम है if I compare it to other universities.
Maybe so because DU is mostly थोड़ा सा arts में ज़्यादा है, could be one of the reasons,
yeah,
right?
that could be one of the reasons. तो curriculum wise it's not that heavy, तो लोगों को अपने ऊपर काम करने का बहुत टाइम मिलता है. So that is I think a very good thing because I think मेरा भी inclination हमेशा से ये था कि I don't want to pressurize myself with a lot of like academics और यही करती रहूँ. I wanted to have a life beyond that. So I think DU really supported उस तरफ से.
That is why you still are at DU, with DU. Maybe end up in DU, being in the dean, something like that. नहीं, अच्छा, नहीं ठीक है. So how about clubbing वगैरह, you into party and stuff? I mean because I've heard कि मतलब not heard, मतलब I know that for a fact that DU से बहुत majority में लोग clubbing में होते हैं. So is it true or not? I mean
what do you, okay, clubbing, no I've not never been to clubbing like proper clubbing, but हाँ घूमना तो I really like.
अच्छा, how come इस वाले part से बच गए, आपके friends लोग नहीं जाते यार?
No, we do go club but majority of my friends don't drink.
अच्छा,
I don't drink either. So वो late night वाली parties is not my thing.
Not that.
दिन वाली parties I'm always up for it. I always make sure कि whenever I have time I'm not sitting back. I need to go out. So I think I've explored majority of Delhi NCR. जितना मैं बरेली, I don't think बरेली में मैं शायद एक दो cafes गई होंगी. Not even that. I can't even think of कि मैं कौन से cafe गई थी. But I think here you name a lane of cafes and I've been there. तो
अच्छा, सबसे अच्छी कॉफी कहाँ की लगी फिर?
मैं कॉफी पीती नहीं हूँ.
Oh
देखो इसमें चाय है.
इसमें चाय, shit यार. चाय बता दो.
So चाय
से याद आया, एक कोई चाय वाला फेमस है ना DU में?
MBA. Oh, सुदामा चाय वाला.
Yes. So you must have been there, right?
Yes.
How do you like it?
It's good.
It's good. It's not overhyped?
थोड़ा सा it is. Like for the vibe it's good. But otherwise मेरा एक अड्डा is another one. It's called a.
अच्छा, आपके अड्डे अलग हैं.
It's called a club. हाँ.
अच्छा, okay.
It's called a friends club. पहले वो MBA चाय वाला था, वो बंद हो गया. उन्होंने franchise बेच दी. अच्छा. For obvious reasons.
Yep.
But that is my hub because उसमें AC है. There is a TV, good music system. You just play songs of your choice. कोई वहाँ नहीं आता है because it's unexplored. तो वहाँ बैठ जाओ, just take a chai, get like 2-3 friends of yours. और I think maximum I've sat there is 6-7 घंटा. I've sat there.
Oh
so
my
it's my haven.
With friends, with yourself also?
With yourself कभी जाना नहीं हुआ.
अच्छा.
But conversation हर तरीके के हुए हैं वहाँ पे हुए हैं. हाँ, अच्छे बुरे.
How about the dating life when it comes to the girls' college only? How do you guys take it? I mean, मिले तो nightmare हो जाएगा मैं अगर सिर्फ boys college में चला गया तो it will be a nightmare for me. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's
not only in terms of dating, but again to interact with different people with the opposite gender because जब हम इस real दुनिया में आएंगे काम तो हमें दोनों के साथ ही करना है.
That is true.
Yeah.
I think मैं because I was in a girls' school and I liked it really like too much because it was one of the top schools in Bareilly.
Yeah.
तो उसके बाद I was very accustomed and very comfortable in being only around girls. तो मेरा एक्चुअली प्रेफरेंस था बिकॉज आई वाज गेटिंग हिंदू कॉलेज ऑल्सो बट मेरा प्रेफरेंस था आई वांट टू गो टू साउथ दिल्ली एंड दूसरा आई एम गुड विद अ गर्ल्स कॉलेज बिकॉज आई वाज कंफर्टेबल टू मी बट आई थिंक नाउ दैट आई केम to the MSc part of it. Now I actually realize ki it is very important to interact on a daily basis with the opposite gender because a lot of different perspectives and eventually you have to interact with them and stuff.
Yes.
And it wasn't like I wasn't interacting with anybody back in school.
But it does make a difference.
But it obviously does because you understand them up and close.
Yes.
So that is definitely there.
Yeah.
But what was the other part of the question?
Yeah, how you guys face any challenging in the dating life? I mean, does that not bother you or the students there? Something like that? No. You guys are very focused, very into the studies and all?
No, obviously not. But I don't think that is an issue.
Okay, I think I got the answer. हाँ, इस वीडियो में मुझे मिल गया उसका आंसर. It's never an issue for you guys.
हाँ, ठीक है.
How do you compare South Campus and North Campus? How do you compare? I mean, so is there any difference in the crowd, maybe in the students?
Yeah.
Is there?
Very stark difference. पहली चीज तो साउथ कैंपस के कॉलेज आर वेरी फार ऑफ फ्रॉम ईच अदर सो इट्स नॉट लाइक वन हब व्हिच यू कैन कॉल कि ये स्टूडेंट हब है. दे आर वेरी फार ऑफ फ्रॉम ईच अदर. ओवर हियर सारे कॉलेजेस आसपास हैं, सो व्हेनेवर फेस्ट्स आर हैपनिंग और एनीथिंग लोग एक दूसरे कॉलेजेस जा सकते हैं इजीली. दे कैन क्लास 1 घंटे क्लास नहीं है, लेट्स जस्ट गो, we already have the ID card, let's just go take a tour of the campus. और जहाँ पर allowed है अंदर आना, let's just go there. कोई भी function हो रहा है तो उसी on the spot registration कराएं and you can go. So that is there. The student community over here is like very close knit, and आप रात के 2 बजे भी निकलोगे अगर तो you will find students loitering around and having chai. Unlike South Campus, it's very posh.
Okay.
Extremely posh and extremely beautiful. तो maybe on a day-to-day basis, from a fun point of view, day-to-day basis के लिए North Campus is good because it does have like these places, like there is Tom Uncle का Maggie Point again, which is very overhyped, but people do like to go there. There is VC Lawns and spaces over there. But जब हमें कुछ भी पार्टी करनी होती है या हमें we want to go to some place nice, तो हमें फिर साउथ ही जाना पड़ता है.
साउथ ही जाना पड़ता है.
या सो साउथ में रहने का वो फायदा था दैट एवरी गुड थिंग, एवरी हैपनिंग प्लेस इज वेरी रीचेबल फ्रॉम योर एंड, सो इट्स वेरी ब्यूटीफुल ओवर देयर. बट हाँ, इफ आई लुक एट द crowd of if I want to have that student like feeling of being a student, so then definitely North Campus is like pretty good. But honestly, I think
stuff, maybe the glamorous thing that I was talking about, it's more in the South Campus. Is it like that?
No.
Again, it's not like that.
No. North Campus को हमेशा South से ऊपर रखा जाता है. I don't understand why. Because यहाँ पर ज़्यादा colleges हैं, ज़्यादा अच्छे colleges हैं supposedly, तो इसलिए इसको ऐसा रखा जाता है. But ब्यूटी वाइज एंड ऑल्सो इन द फैक्ट कि वहाँ पर बहुत थोड़ी स्कैटर्डनेस है, तो वो DU वाली वाइब वहाँ पर कम आती है. बट अदरवाइज इफ यू लुक एट द कॉलेजेस, देयर इज वेंकी, देयर इज गार्गी, देयर आर दीस काइंड, तो ऑल ऑफ दैट इज स्टिल देयर इन साउथ. बट आई डेफिनेटली डोंट आस्क मी टू चूज, आई कैन नॉट.
नहीं, मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है. सो इज देयर एनी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑल्सो? मतलब साउथ कैंपस किसी को कोई नीचा दिखाता है, क्यों यू आर फ्रॉम नॉर्थ या यू आर फ्रॉम साउथ, इट्स लाइक दैट. जैसे कि दिल्ली वालों को हम ईस्ट दिल्ली बोल देते हैं तो वो नीचा दिखाना हो जाता है.
नहीं,
इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट.
नो, ऐसा नहीं होता.
आई मीन इन अ प्लेफुल वे, नॉट इवन इन अ प्लेफुल वे.
नो, ऐसा नहीं होता. लाइक कैंपस वाइज नहीं होता है, बट आई थिंक कॉलेज वाइज डेफिनेटली होता है कि व्हेन यू कम टू नो दैट समबडी इज फ्रॉम एन ऑफ कैंपस कॉलेज ऑफ DU, तो वो थोड़ा हो जाता है. बिकॉज आई थिंक ऑफ कैंपस इज वन थिंग वी हैव नॉट डिस्कस्ड. तो देयर इज नॉर्थ साउथ, देयर इज एन ऑफ कैंपस ऑल्सो. तो उसका दैट इज, वो सारे कॉलेजेस थोड़े नए हैं तो उनका भी रेपुटेशन वो इतना नहीं बना है. तो उसका हो जाता है कि पीपल डू फील के ये लोग थोड़े से बैकवर्ड हैं. आई थिंक इट जस्ट प्लेज ऑन परसेप्शन, बिकॉज LSR के लिए लाइक यू मेंशन, लाइक द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट यू मेंशन, देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ परसेप्शन कि वहाँ पर लाइक साउथ दिल्ली है तो वो भाया, ऑल ऑफ दैट वो नहीं होता है. ठीक है, तो दैट्स ऑल अ मिथ. But when you get to know these people, I study with people who have had their graduation from Ramanujan colleges and off-campus college. मैं till date उनके मुंह पे बोलती हूँ that you guys know stats way better than I do. Way better. So
I think I mean that depends person to person. कौन कितनी मेहनत कर रहा है, कहाँ पे कर रहा है. So that's another whole thing to discuss. Right. ठीक है. So I think this is the second time you're collaborating with shiksha.com, right? Correct?
Yes.
The first time happened, you were in a webinar of Starts only, I guess.
Yes,
right? So correct, yeah. So just tell us what value does it add? What value does shiksha.com add to you now, and how do you feel about it?
Actually, like to be very honest, I really feel nice because मैंने खुद ने when I was looking for colleges, मैंने खुद ने शिक्षा की वेबसाइट इतनी बार सर्च करी है.
क्या देखा था यार?
So obviously,
did it help you? In what way did it help you?
Yeah, I think when I was looking at the rankings of colleges or course structure और सारा कुछ देख रही थी, that's when it really helped me. And I think कुछ resources भी थे for people who who are entering into college and these are things that you should know. वो वाली चीज भी I saw. So that obviously made me feel really good, and like this setting I really have to thank you guys. Like it's like
Yeah, I mean,
almost like a dream come true.
No,
Very
no,
very
I think
frankly
we should
for
be
me.
thanking you.
No. Frankly for me, I have been imagining this. Like मेरा बचपन का सपना था कि मुझे कोई इंटरव्यू करे. So
Wow.
and
चलो, at least this is the start.
Yeah.
And you
I'm
are
really
not
really
gonna
thankful
stop. Yeah.
about that.
नहीं.
कि ऑफलाइन सेटअप में ऐसा कुछ ऐसा सेटअप हो और मैं ऐसे बात कर रही हूँ.
Wow.
तो I really have to thank you guys.
I think it is
Doing-
both the ways. Thanks for coming and sharing your valuable
No,
time.
Thank you. Pleasure's all mine.
So हम लोग उसको end करेंगे एक छोटा सा rapid fire से, है ना? So whatever comes to your mind, you just have to say that. It could be anything, okay? So just embrace
Coffee
yourself.
with Karan.
Yeah. नहीं हम तो बस local Karan है यार. नहीं, ठीक है.
मैं कौन सी वो दीपिका पादुकोण.
Maybe you can be the next Priyanka Chopra, the PC. Yeah. You're on her tracks and yeah, sure, ठीक है. So we'll start with bunking class is a habit in DU.
That's myth.
It's a myth? Oh, that's boring then.
No.
DU can be better. I'll have to go there now. DU is just not all about parties and fest.
It is. It is parties and fest.
It is parties and fest.
Yeah. That's what makes DU, I think.
Which is the most memorable party or fest of yours?
See, I did not get to attend a lot of fests, but initially I went to this. The first fest I went to was this JMC, Jesus and Mary College, and I think why I remember it so much is because I have a picture from there, okay? And I was kuch to 75 kuch kilos, and that is one picture that has gone viral.
Wow.
After I lost weight, so isliye I was in awe of that building in general. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Ragging is a welcome ritual.
no,
It's not?
absolutely not.
You did not face any ragging?
No,
People
not.
don't do it? Maybe not even in a fun way, playful way.
So
to
there
just
are
break the ice.
icebreakers.
Yes, exactly.
There are icebreakers, but nowhere close to ragging.
Nowhere
Not-
close to ragging. So it's a myth. It does
Yeah,
not happen.
it does not happen.
Great to know. Great to know. Life will be easy once you get inside DU.
That is.
तुम्हारी लाइफ जिंदगी बन गई है. DU में हो गया, जिंदगी तुम्हारी सेट है.
See, मैं भी नहीं बोलूँगी कि it's a myth because DU का reputation is very good.
ठीक
तो if you get into DU,
हाँ.
life does become easy because
ठीक
you
है.
get things very easily सिर्फ DU के नाम पे.
ठीक है.
And मैंने भी सच बता रही हूँ LSR के नाम पे बहुत opportunities खाई हैं.
Wow.
तो वो हो जाता है because you have a brand associated with you.
Yeah.
People look up to DU in general and good colleges.
हाँ, DU गए हो तो कुछ तो
तो
बात हो
मैं
गया.
honestly बोलूँगी it's not a myth. Life easy हो जाती है.
हो जाती
once
है.
you get it.
True. Girls from women's college are arrogant.
That is absolutely false rubbish.
Yeah. It's coming from a feminist. What else can I expect?
No, that is so stereotypical.
Kidding. Okay. All students are from rich families.
Oh, come on. No.
No.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
DU is only for arts and humanities students.
Mildly true.
Mildly true.
Mildly true.
But it helps you grow. It helps you get to know yourself better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It helps you grow in your own
absolutely.
space.
There are
right?
science subjects also, but yeah, does not specializes in arts.
It specializes in.
LSR is the best college of arts. But I did science too. Yeah.
Because you want to be different, right? Yeah. ठीक है. No, that's okay. You are. Trust me. In a good way. The weirdest thing that you have carried in your backpack.
Oh, marigold biscuits.
It's not weird. It just make you old. That's all.
No, shut up. It makes you a kid.
नहीं, trust me, वो old ही है.
कोई नहीं. So you're just making those weird faces, making it sound कि हाँ ये weird है. Okay, no problem.
Okay, fine.
I live with that.
ठीक है. What is the most embarrassing thing that you did? That you think that you did in the college?
Oh.
Embarrassing thing.
Embarrassing things.
किसी को नहीं
so
बताया जो.
many embarrassing things.
Just one. Maybe जो नहीं किसी से share की हो. ऐसे तो नहीं होगा वैसे. But the most embarrassing thing in your eyes.
Can't really think of एक कोई बहुत सारी embarrassing things हैं. I think I'm someone जो कहीं भी कुछ भी बोल देता है. So then I regret that later a lot. So I think that is very embarrassing sometimes.
Sometimes.
I'm just too candid in general.
नहीं, but ठीक है. I mean, you're learning. You will grow. You are growing. I think so. ठीक है. We all are. Okay. बरेली की बर्फी या बरेली का झुमका?
यार actually neither. मतलब दोनों के लिए famous
shit,
नहीं है,
यार.
ठीक है? It is famous for surma. Talk about बरेली का surma now.
बरेली का सुरमा है क्या famous?
Yes. बरेली सुरमा
किसने स्क्रिप्ट लिखी है ये? कौन लिख रहा है बैठ के?
झुमकी की वजह से इतना हाइप्ड हो गया बेचारों को, पूरा चौराहा बनाना पड़ा, झुमका चौराहा।
बरेली का बाजार भी इज फेमस राइट? समथिंग।
हाँ, बरेली का सब कुछ इज फेमस।
सब कुछ इज फेमस।
बरेली।
अच्छा, मतलब क्योंकि प्रियंका चोपड़ा वहाँ सब कुछ फेमस।
नहीं, प्रियंका चोपड़ा की वजह से नहीं। आई थिंक movie that because of that song it just got really famous. Fine. Because of that film it got really famous. But सभी कुछ अच्छा है यार, वहाँ की मिठाई इन जनरल बहुत अच्छी है।
बहुत अच्छी है। ठीक है, फाइन, ठीक है। आई थिंक दैट्स इट। थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू सो मच।
वन मोर थिंग, एक ऐसी चीज जो आप यहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स को या जो भी देख रहे हैं उनको बताना चाहोगी कि अगर DU में या स्पेसिफिकली LSR में एडमिशन लेना है, what are your takeaways, right, that you want to pass on to the younger generation who are looking up to you for guidance, right? Something that you want to.
So nice.
I mean, yeah, you have done a great job. You have from Bareilly, you are here. From LSR, you're still in DU, and I wish the best for you. So yeah, what are your takeaway that you would like to tell the students or whosoever is watching?
I think what I would like to tell them is that don't take academics extremely seriously. I think it is very important to have a life beyond academics and try and work upon yourself and develop one X factor that you can carry with you, where you go, because academics एक time के बाद is going to fade away, but what you are as a person is going to make you stand out. तो आप जिस भी कॉलेज में जाओगे, अगर आपको एक चीज़ आती है, if you know a thing A, 60 और लोगों को सेम चीज़ आती है.
ठीक है.
What is that one thing that you bring? What is the one new thing that you can bring to the table? उस पे focus करो. And I think initially you should, like, once you get into a good college and you know, उसके बाद थोड़ा time रहता है ना, 1-2 महीने का, work upon your communication skills, work upon कुछ अपना खुद का कुछ तो start करो. Like, could be a blog, could be a podcast, could be writing, like, could be Instagram, could be LinkedIn, could be anything.
Okay.
Just start something of your own.
You mean maybe start something and excel in it. This is don't you
see, like, the key is to start. The key, because I think I started a lot of things, but I don't think I've excelled at anything.
Okay.
But I think once you start, you'll understand. Like, once you start off with a lot of things, that's when you can understand कि एक चीज क्या है जिसमें हमें excel करना है. तो I think for students this is your time to explore. This is your time to fail. So don't feel like कि मुझे ये बताया गया है तो मुझे यही करना है. Try and explore as many opportunities as possible until you find that one thing that you want to pick up, and then just ace it. Because I think one thing that I still regret is I did a lot of things, but I did not take something extremely seriously to go out there and to be known for only that thing. वो realization बहुत बाद में आया. So I think it's important to try out multiple things in the initial phase, and then pick out
one thing maybe afterwards.
Yeah, because make that thing your own.
That is going to make a difference.
True.
ठीक है.
I think that's it.
बाकी सब समझदार है ना, बहुत ज्ञान सब में बांट रहे हैं, है ना. नहीं, ठीक है.
हम होते हैं.
नहीं, ठीक है. थैंक यू सो मच अलीजा. Thank you so much. And हमारे पास कुछ goodies हैं यार आपके लिए. I mean, because of your valuable time that you shared.
Thank you so much.
So this is.
I already have one of this, but I'd love to have another one. Thank you so much.
Yeah. ठीक है. So I think we'll see you again for another series, for another podcast.
I hope so. I'd love to.
Okay, ठीक है.
Thank you. I guess today was a lot of fun. For me, it was almost like a dream come true, like I was mentioning. So, like, I always wanted to. मतलब I've not talked about this a lot, but while in the washroom, I usually speak to myself a lot. लोगों को लगता है मैं पागल हूँ, but I actually always wanted कि somebody should interview me and I should answer. And that was always on my mind. So I think today was a good day and a good start to it. So thank you so much. And I think the team over here is extremely fun. And I think I could sense the warmth in the way I was welcomed. So thank you. You almost made me feel like a celebrity. Thank you.
So confused हो? कॉलेज में एडमिशन लेने का सोच रहे हो? समझ नहीं आ रहा कहाँ से शुरू करें? Visit shiksha.com. हमारे पास 60,000 से ज्यादा कॉलेजेस की इंफॉर्मेशन है. वो भी 4 लाख से ज्यादा वेरीफाइड रिव्यूज के साथ. So visit shiksha.com right now and make your informed career choice. See you soon.